Okay guys, let's see what's going on in the world of lost able women.
Pushed him away and now I want him back. This is very common, okay? A lot of us women who are very much in our masculine, we have a hard time being vulnerable, really showing our feelings, really showing how we truly feel about something. You know, when we're sad, when we're hurt, we don't say that. We express our anger.
Okay, so she's using the masculine attributes within a female as the excuse for pushing a man away. What's your comment on that? This person here says, I pushed him away, but the entire time I was hurting and thought about him all the time. Then the longer I didn't talk to him, the scarier it got to reach out. Now I reached out and haven't heard back yet. Well, any wonder?
Rather than what's truly under that, right? We have this barrier, we have this shield around our heart that we have had for probably our whole lives. You know, we have probably brought up in this, household where feelings, emotions they were never expressed, but anger was maybe something that was just what we expressed. That's how we communicated, right?
What I don't understand, and maybe I need some advice on this myself, but why are these problems relative to the masculine side of femininity? I know when they go masculine, they're going to cause combativeness because two males don't cohabitate very well. I don't like being around other males in my territory, but I don't think this is a masculine frame problem. I think this is just unresolved issues within these people.
It helped us a lot through our upbringing, but now we are in these relationships where that's not helping, right? And we are attracted to men that are very much in their masculine and what they're looking for.
Okay, so we're attracted to men that are very much in their masculine. I'm not quite sure she really knows what she's talking about, to be honest. I know there's feminine men and masculine men. If she's talking to the group of women that like the alpha type man until he puts her in line and then disappears and ends up with the feminine type man, which is usually what happens, then they dump him and go back to the masculine type man. These people don't know if they're coming or going half the time, whether they're in their masculine or not.
Or it's a feminine energy woman, and feminine energy woman is someone who is able to express her feelings without attacking, right? She's able to express her feelings without blaming, without shaming, without criticizing, and that is a skill that we all need to learn, okay? Especially.
So hang on guys, that means that see, I don't think you need to be angry or anything to express how you feel. I mean, you express how you feel because you express how you feel. Now, if you're expressing how you feel with anger and frustration, then obviously something's aggravated you. But if she's saying people, women in this case, just do that because that's how they communicate, well, these women are underdeveloped. They're not mature. They haven't been able to, or haven't wanted to, or haven't been told to grow up.
Especially as women, because once we learn it, our men will pick it up, okay? I've done this myself with my husband. So anyway, how do you get this man back? The first thing that I want you to do is please don't blame yourself for this, okay? Love that part of you that feels guilty for what happened. Accept that this is what happened, okay? So second thing is accept what happened. So say to yourself, I radically accept.
Okay, so she's contradicted. This is crazy. Like, honestly, wow. She's just said, don't blame yourself for what's happened. That's immediate lack of accountability and responsibility, right? If you've pushed somebody away and they don't want to come back and you don't want to take accountability for that, why would they want to come back? Let's just replay that bit.
We'll pick it. Especially as women, because once we learn it, our men will pick it. do is please don't blame yourself for this, okay? Love that.
That's okay. Please don't blame yourself for this. Well, who do you blame? If you've caused someone to go, or whatever the case might be, and you don't want to blame yourself, well, who do you blame? Nobody?
That part of you that feels guilty for what happened, accept that this is what happened, okay?
She's talking about conscience. So on the one hand, she's saying don't blame yourself for the destruction that you've caused, but listen to your conscience. Well, if your conscience is telling you you've done something wrong and you don't want to face it and say, look, there's a part of me that causes trouble, then that's just going to reoccur.
So second thing is accept what happened. So say to yourself, I radically
okay, let's hang on.
accept that he ended the relationship, that the relationship ended, okay? So that's the second thing.
No. So she's, okay, guys, she's left the whole side of it out. She's saying, accept that he's ended the relationship, but don't accept that you're the cause of it. Does that make sense to you, viewers? You know that you're the cause of it. Don't accept that, but accept that he's left. Oh, guys, why can't they just be accountable and responsible?
So first, stop blaming yourself. Second, accept that it happened. Third, allow some time, some space, okay, for you and him. If you have been in your masculine, you have been like chasing after this man during this time, I want you...
Okay, so why is chasing after this man for some time being in your masculine? She doesn't know. Oh, sorry, Lillian, you don't know what you're talking about. Because a guy in his masculine, if he's walked away, he ain't coming back at the level of what you're talking about without some kind of serious resolve.
To stop, okay? I want you to take all of that energy back to you, and I want you to just focus on you and allow this beautiful energy between the two of you, okay? When you think of him, what I want you to do is I want you to say, I sent you love, I sent you light, and I release you, okay? And if you have...
But hang on, how can you release somebody that has walked away? They've already released themselves. Oh, goodness me, honestly.
Allowed enough time, a couple weeks to go by, and you have been doing this whole beautiful energy, right? Allowing that space between the two of you and still sending him that love, right? So you're creating that warmth between the two of you.
Now, I don't know what type of woman she's talking to, but a lot of these young Sheilas have got orbiters in their messages, people that are orbiting around waiting for their turn to dock. And a lot of these women can't handle their resentments and their bitternesses, and they just jump to the next person. So she must be speaking to a special class of women, because a lot of these women that wreck things just jump to the next orbiter.
You can reach out to him, right? To have a conversation around what happened. This is a chance for you to acknowledge the part that you had in this breakup, and also opening up the doors again to having the relationship that you both desire.
I can tell you right now, she just started off with, don't blame yourself for what happened. And then she finished off with, make sure you, when you reach out, blame yourself for what happened. Don't blame yourself for what happened, but when you reach out, blame yourself for what happened. If you can work that one out, guys, you're a better man than I am. Oh God, I'll catch you on the next one, guys.